I just got off of work. I only had to work a couple hours this morning with my clients. And I just came on to tape because, like, I'm just kind of upset about some things. But I actually got my salad earlier, so that way I could eat and talk to all of you. But it's a blessed day, everyone. It's actually a good day. I did go and get my salad earlier for my lunch so that I can talk to all of you. I know it's only 10 o'clock. And normally 10's probably a good time to tape, but I'm off for work today. I only had like a couple hours. I couldn't come on last night because I was just tired. I was just freaking tired, but you don't understand. So I just figured I'd come on today while my schedule isn't hectic today for work. And I grabbed my salad so I can just plug in and talk to all of you. Say hi. See what's up. So we're going to get down here and plug in and have my salad today. So thanks for hanging in there. This is VanLife meets WORKLife. You know how that like meshes like this? VanLife meets WORKLife. I'm trying to blend it in together, everyone. It's kind of hard, I swear, because I'm tired. But then, you know, I like taping. I don't know. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Yeah, and it's still morning. It's weird because I worked. Hi, honey. Hi, Wick Vegas. Hi, Big Bill. I love you. Hi. I love you, everybody. I want you to just hang in with me. I just came on to say hi. Like I actually got my lunch early. I didn't feel like making anything like today. Listen, I work hard, so I figured I can treat myself to a damn salad today, this morning, and like I have my coffee. I only had to work a couple hours today because I put in hours last week, and like, oh yeah, last week, this week overlapped. So it went over my work hours. Hi, Sean. So that's why I was able to get off today early. Which, yeah. How is everybody doing today on this beautiful Friday the 13th? Did you know, a fun fact, everyone. This is a fun fact. Did you know that there is 3 Friday the 13th straight in a row in this beautiful year of 2026? And as a matter of fact, there's a Friday the 13th today. And next month in March, there is a Friday the 13th. And in April, there is a Friday the 13th. Now, a lot of people are very superstitious about the number 13. I could particularly, it doesn't, I don't believe in all that stuff. And I'm very, very, very intuitive. So if I say don't worry about Friday the 13th, don't even worry about it because there's nothing to it. But a lot of people, you know, they get really weirded out about Friday the 13th. I don't. I think it's just another day on the calendar. I don't, you know, you know, just nothing nefarious or anything. A lot of people really think weird stuff, and you know, I mean, if you're an atheist, you know, you might think something else or even do something else. Okay, I rebuke you on that, okay? I rebuke you. But don't be even doing anything to this channel. It's just, I rebuke you, all right? But there's actually 3 Friday the 13th straight in a line. That is weird, isn't it? Okay, that's weird. And what is 2 numbers, everyone? Well, let me tell you, there is some strange things to numbers, though. Speaking of Friday the 13th and numbers, okay, let's talk about it. Well, so it's so weird because my one son, he was born on my dad's birthday, and my other son was my dad passed away on his birthday. And so, you know, the clients that I work with, I was born in 68. Their door number is 68. Okay, there's weird stuff to numbers. I don't know if anybody's had weird numbers experience, and it just goes deeper than that. But, so there is something to numbers in a different way, but Friday the 13th just never really had anything kind of nefarious happen to me. Not yet anyhow, and I don't want it to. Have you? Have you had anything weird happen to you on Friday the 13th? Maybe I'll look up in the sky tonight and see if I see aliens. Maybe, right? They don't want to deal with us. Okay, so there you go. Hold on a second, everyone. Let me get my really heavy glasses on, right? You live in a car. Do I live in a car? When I feel like it. And it's not a car, it's a van. But when I feel like it, I live in my house. When I feel like it, I live in my van. So yes, I'm still a van girl. I'm still van life. I still have my van. Look, look, look. We got to clean up the back. Which, as a matter of fact, I'm going to redo the van today. You know, maybe even while talking to you after I eat my salad, I'll just gently just walk to the back through this walkway here, and we'll just pick up and clean up the van after I eat my salad, because I ain't in the mood and fixing to do it now, because listen, I just am not. She's right. So you know what I mean. So you know, Friday the 13th ain't doing this van no bad, right? You stop. Hey, won't you stop by, and then months later I'll pay child support. Okay, honey. All right, sugar. No, thank you, honey. You go find another woman that wants to have a baby for money. There's women out there trying to have babies for money. This guy, Florida, says, please, Tina, just have my baby for some money. I ain't work like that with me. I ain't fooling around with that. I got a life to live. I mean, the baby bottles and stuff, they ain't appealing to me, okay? That's wild. Right, that is wild. Man, I got a life to live. I got traveling and all kind of shit to do. I can't got time for baby bottles, diapers, and all that stuff. Does it look like it in this van? Did I have time for baby bottles and diapers and stuff? Come on now. Come on. This is the #1 traveler stunner here. Come on. Unless, you know, I was dating somebody with kids. I mean, that's a different story. But I love you, Angel Baby. Angel Baby. Hi, sweetheart. Angel Baby said have a good weekend. I love you, baby. I will. So, you know, I'm going to try to find this place, everyone. Honestly, I know you think I bullshit you, but I swear to goodness, tonight, I'm going to see if Mr. Barry will ride with me. And I'm telling you, I gotta find this mountain. It's really scary. You go up it like this high, and you go up it and you weave through this mountaintop. And they say a lot of like activity, paranormal activity happens. I want to find this mountain again. I was on it one time. I forget. I swear to goodness, it is scary, but you go up and up. And I mean, tonight I want to see if I can get a video on this. I want to see if we can go there tonight. I'm going to try to find it. So bear with me, everyone. I know you think, well, she doesn't come on when she says. No, the bitch is starting to hit it hard now on here, okay? I'm starting to get just good content. We're going to go somewhere, whether it's somewhere. We're going to find something tonight. We're going to check out some scary places tonight. It's Friday the 13th. We got scary areas to go to. I'm going to check them out. I'm going to ask if Mr. Barry will ride with me. He's off work today. I'm going to ask him if he'll ride with us. How about if I ask him if he'll ride with us? I love you, baby. And good morning. Hi, Quartz. I love yous all. So I swear I'm going to try to find somewhere scary to go. I would love to find this mountain again. I don't know if it's in Halifax, PA. I don't know, but I swear to goodness, I took a friend of mine to look for a car there. And I mean, we went up here, everybody. I'm telling you, this would be a good thing for tonight as AF. I'm telling you. And I can see if Mr. Barry will drive while I'm filming. That would be great. If you want to do this, I'm telling you, something scary. We got to do something scary tonight for Friday the 13th. All right, this evening when it gets dark. But I want to find it and take the video on it. And so this would be great because I heard a lot of scary stuff like happen around this mountain. Yes, we're going. Everyone, please, I'm telling you. I'm going to get Mr. Barry to go with me. He can drive well. I can get out. I can film. And and we can see what's going on. And I'm going to look up the scary events that anyone has said about this mountain, and I'm going to check it out, and I'm going to go there. I definitely want to go there tonight. Ain't got nothing going on tonight. I'm going to go. Yes. Backup lights. Yes, the Milwaukee will be here. I'm going to definitely take, the Milwaukee is in the back. Definitely take that. I'm going to definitely take some other lights, some spotlights, so all of you can see. Please believe me, I want to do this tonight, everyone, because we gotta find out what kind of scary shit we can get into tonight for Friday the 13th. I'm in the mood for scary shit. What about you? Are you in the mood for scary shit? We're going scary tonight. I don't give a fuck where I have to go. We're going scary tonight. We're finding a ghost. We're gonna find something. We're going somewhere scary. You know, if we can't, I want to definitely find that. That would be great for tonight. If not, we can, you know, I can always go up to Gettysburg and you know, we can go through the battlefield, or what parts of the battlefield we can go through that aren't shut down, but you can still go through different ways. Listen, we're doing something scary tonight. We're going to find a scary place tonight. We're done with this being nice. We're finding a scary spot. And so let me research that out later on once I get back, and we're going to do it. Yes, please, just hang on with me tonight. It's on. Because that way Mr. Barry can drive. That's a good idea. I thank God I have him, because he can even drive while I film. So that would be great. You're going to see it live. You know how I do stuff live, everybody. Don't play. You know I don't play games with just everything's live. So that way you're right there with me while we're doing something scary. We're looking at scary stuff. I'm going to research it, because I heard like different stories about this mountain and stuff, so that's pretty good. And so that would be cool. I love it. And thank you, honey. It sounds good. Thank you, miss them. You know I love you. Thank you. See, only the cool people, all the hateful people, shut the fuck up. But just get on. You know what? If you're not cool, we don't want you on this page. This is the cool van. We're like, you know, what, renegades, hippies in a van, whatever you want to call us. We're cool people. Leave the van alone, or get out the van door so we can run your ass over. That's all it is, right? We're cool people in here. We don't want to hear all that shit. Today is scary day. Friday the 13th. Scare us a little bit. What is scariest? I love it. Yeah. Let me read this, Susan. Mommy, hold on a minute. Somebody's calling me mommy. I'm a mummy. Okay, he's calling me mummy. Oh my God. You know, my kids call me Tina, not mummy, so even they don't even call me mom. They call me Tina. So did you know that real fact? My sons call me Tina, not mommy. There you go. How many kids call... do you call your parents by their first name? My sons call me Tina. Does that say a lot about my parenting or about them? Okay. All right, everyone. I'm Tina. Yeah, there you go. My mummy used to drive with a cup, in her car. This is the first time I did, because I have coffee in the morning with my clients, and I didn't finish it because I drink my coffee slow because I savor it. And so I just have my work mug, and so yeah, okay, so in the car. I'm not used to driving with the mug in the car like that. That's old-fashioned stuff, right? You know, but hey, I love it, everyone. I love it. But so we're gonna do something adventurous tonight. I wasn't even thinking about that Mr. Barry could drive the van while I'm taping. That's even better, everyone, because when I find out where these people have seen ghosts in this mountain or whatever, I can jump out and we can pull over. I mean, it's dark all over. I mean, from when I went up there, and that was during the day, I mean, it's scary. So, yes. Okay, so, James says, my mom used to drive with a cup of tea in her car. Memories. I miss my mom. Aww. That brought back a memory. Hopefully a good memory. And it did. Aww. I love it. So, yeah. So, Well, I'm glad that memory came back, James. So I'm going to have my salad while I'm talking to you, everyone, because you know how I love you. Is it possible that you're even more beautiful since I think so, I guess. But, you know, thank you, sweetheart. YouTube. YouTube, straighten up them algorithms. Straighten them up. I need that. I need algorithm help at this point. I mean, you know, I left work. I said to Mr. Barry, I said, I got a tape. I can't take this. I got to go talk to my people. He said, yeah, that's right. I said, I got to go talk to my people. That's where I find my zen, you know, when I talk to all of you. Even though some people are like, shut the fuck up. I can't stand you. I hate your guts. Don't even know you. Okay. You don't know me, but you hate my guts and you tell me to shut the fuck up. All at the same time. Okay. Can't make this stuff up. Where is my salad? Hold on a second, everybody. And then I guess we'll get Facebook on here too, I guess. I mean, you know, I guess. Let me just, you know, kind of elevate in and stuff. I have to plug in the heater because it is kind of cold outside, so I have to plug in. I have spots where I tape that I can plug in all over the place. So, you know, all I gotta do is just plug in. So, you know, I got certain spots. Golden lady, thank you. Thank you. I'm golden. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gold. I'm good. Gold is good, right? Gold is good. Okay, so we're just gonna plop here. Let me grab the cord because wherever I tape, I always have a cord sitting around that I'm not missing a freaking beat of taping, okay? So give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hold on. This is wedged up. Okay, everyone, so we got the cord on this destination of taping. Hold on a second. Look, see? Told you. You know I don't lie to yous. Why do you think I would lie to any of you? It's not gonna happen. Why would I lie? All right, so we're gonna plug up. I'm gonna put this down here. And we're gonna actually plug this up really quickly. And we probably will go to the back too. You know what? Please forgive me, everyone. But, you know what? I don't know. Hold on a second. Okay, so, you know, we'll just sit the heater here. Okay. I don't know where to put the heater. I don't know if we're going to sit it back here, because we're going to end up being back in the back eventually. Eventually. Hold on a second. Here's this. Oh my gosh. Hold on, everyone. Look. Hold on 1 second, everyone. Please forgive me. Hold on. Okay, so we got the heater. I don't want to burn my hair, because you know a 2.0, I'd be on fire with this, right? Oh my gosh. So let's put this stand right here. All right. I'm trying to think, you know what? This can go over here. This can lean up against here. Or would Facebook lean up against there? All right. Right now, we don't really need it. As long as we're just, you know, parked. Let me get situated. Okay, let's get situated, everyone. I'm being serious about this. Let me grab Facebook and put them on somewhere. So you're going to have to wait. Oh, okay. Oh, here it is. I bet how long to wait to get back to the tank. Okay, yeah, yikes. Come to Germany, okay. I'll come to Germany. I heard Germany has, my friend, she was from Germany. No, usually the van is not a disaster, everyone. You have no idea. I moved furniture out of here. I always keep everything in very good condition, but I had to move furniture out of here I had a big piece of furniture here. It does look like a disaster right now. Honestly, I'm not lying. It actually does look like a disaster. But my friend, she's from Germany, and she said the food, she would make such good food. Oh my gosh. Maria could cook. Oh my word. Listen, Germany's food is good. Write me, you can come. Okay, I'll write you. But anyhow, the food is absolutely so good. I know from how my friend would make her food, she could just, oh my God, she could cook so good. So good. And how she got over here was her husband was in the service, and he was stationed in Germany. My friend's husband was stationed in Germany, and that's how she came here to United States many years ago. So that is how she came to Germany, and then their marriage dissolved, and she stayed in United States. Now, how do I do this, everybody? You're gonna hang on a second, because I gotta try to get let me see if I can get Facebook up here. I'm scared of this. There's something saying about free internet. I don't understand that. What is a free internet? I don't know. Okay, so we'll have to get Facebook back later on, because I'd have to close the video up, and I don't want to do that because I think it would lose the video. So well, okay, so right now, sorry, we can't even get Facebook up on here because I forgot to turn the hotspot up. Were you Harry Potter? Yes, did you see that? Absolutely, I was Harry Potter's girlfriend. I never saw a Harry Potter movie in my life, but I think I could have been Harry Potter's girlfriend, right? I don't know. I don't even know Harry Potter. I've never seen a Harry Potter movie, so I don't know. But yes, you can say that. Definitely say that. Okay, so we got to do some cleaning in here, everyone. Honest to Lord, just please forgive me. I got to eat my food real quick, and then we'll get into the back. I had to, see my jeans? I had to tighten in my waist, and sorry if you think, oh my gosh. I can't believe this, everyone. But just, hang in there. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Like, I love all of you. Don't forget to hit the SUB and the likes. Let's get them up. I'm almost to 9,000 subs. Please take this girl's van over that. And I love you. Let me sit this here. And we're going somewhere tonight. When I get to home, I'm gonna tell Mr. Barry we're going tonight and making content. He's driving the van, and we're going and making content tonight. We're done with this stagnant notion here. No, there's no more stagnant bullshit on here. Not on this channel anymore. We're going where no man has gone before. Hold on a second, everyone. Oh, did anyone ever see this before? Look at this. Mr. Barry gave me this. Has anybody ever seen this? This is an old school Radio Shack, 12 volt, whatever, high efficiency. You plug this into your... Did anybody ever see these at Radio Shack back in the olden days? Look at this. And then you plug that in. I never tried this. Do you think we should actually try this old school thing in the and plug it in and see if it actually works? I never did. Look at this, everyone. It's that old school one. We got one plug in there. But remember, we do have the big Milwaukee. But this here, so how many amps? This is what? Big enough to, it's a 220 watt portable power introvert. What all do you think I can plug in with this? Can anybody know how can anyone, does anybody know what all would light up without the freaking van blowing up or anything? Because we don't want the van to freaking blow up if I put too much stuff on it. We never tried this. It's brand new. I didn't think he even never used it. Look, it's brand new. I took it out of the box. He still had it in the box. But look, Oh, will it? About a laptop? That's about it? Okay, cool. So we'll try this then, everyone, and see. So not a light or nothing like that. So, okay, everybody. So we got one little thing. Let me just eat here real quick. I'm just stressed out. Let me eat. And a laptop. Hey, at least we got, and then we got the Milwaukee right here. So that's powered up. Definitely give us some power. I showed all of you this stuff to get a Dollar Tree. And I'll take that. We'll sit that up there. And I showed you these moon pies that I will throw out. We don't even want them. Hold on one second. Hold on, everybody. These here, remember I told you not to get these because what's wrong with me? What do you mean what's wrong with me? I'm cleaning. Stop saying stuff. That's so rude. Get out of here. What's wrong with you? Okay, so remember I got these and I told you not to get them. They taste like ass and with blueberry spray on it from Dollar Tree. These are absolute no. So I gotta throw them out. So let me have my lunch here and let me get situated. So if I'm not looking, give me a minute, everyone. Give me a minute. Have you tried the caramel moon? I think, it would have to be a better quality of thing, because I don't eat that stuff, but them, I'm just only being honest, they were from Dollar Tree. No, I'm not homeless, and they taste kind of funky, everyone. I'm not going to be lying. There's stuff that I get that I tell you it tastes good. They kind of taste like a little bit of ass, and I can't lie. And guess what? Here is my food, and here it is. So it tastes like a little bit of ass, and with blueberry sprayed on it. You don't want to eat that. You'll get, the texture in my mouth was like a moon pie, but if you can get past the smell of, it's an artificial smell. Like, right? The ass. No, I'm serious. Like, I'm being God honest with you, everybody. I swear. Like, if you get these at Dollar Tree, it smells, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I don't do that. These little things smell like ass with a side of a spray of blueberry. They have a consistency, yes, of a moon pie. But if you like that smell, the ass smell, and then I guess it's for you. But I'm not gonna say anything. This is flaking. I'm just saying this is in the pack. I don't know. I would go perhaps with something else. But they're gonna be thrown in the trash, because I'm not even recommending them to you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing on here. I'm not. This here, I got this salad from Wendy's. As all of you know, this is my favorite salad. The apple pecan. It tastes so good. Here's the pecans you get. Here's the stuff. I always try to treat myself. Yes, it's a little bit more pricier, but I work hard, and I just really let loose I love Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. But with that right there, I told you that's a kind of a no, right? So I'm just being honest with you. That's in my opinion. Now, other people might like it. Some people probably get those things for their kids as lunch. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I think rather than get something like that for your kids as lunch, make sure it's something else. Just get them some vegetables or something other than that, because that right there is just like a side of ass with something else, and it's gross. But, oh man, I had one of those days, everyone, at work. It was good. Work was fine. I just, I was just, missing some hours and stuff, and it kind of upset me because, you know, I really gauge my hours and everything, and I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, I deserve it because, like, I work really hard, and, like, today I got off a little bit early, not to rant and rave, everyone. I'm not complaining. I have a job, but I just was feeling like, you know, I was missing some hours, and, like, at this time, you don't want to miss hours. You can't, nobody can afford to miss hours, and, you know, and so I was, you know, just came on to just talk to everybody. But, you know, when you're working, you look at your pay stub very closely. I do. Mr. Barry's an engineer. He looks at my pay stub. He's very, very good with numbers, and so, you know, but I just was kind of upset today, you know, when I got my pay, and but that's not just here nor there. It's just how things are, but I am handling it. And, you know, I just wanted to let all you know, I just came on because I'm done for today, but, you know, I just don't want that to continue happening with my hours, because then, you know, it would become a problem. And so, you know, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. So, hi, honey. Hi, Lunar Miss. How are you doing? So, I don't want to complain, because, you know, I do have a job and stuff, but when you, oh, that beautiful blue cheese. Oh, man. Hold on, everybody. And so, you know, I worry about my hours, every little ounce of them. And, you know, I have Mr. Barry monitoring them. And so I was pretty upset today. I'm not going to lie. I was really upset with that. You know, who wouldn't be? And so, you know, I have my bills to pay too. And, well, everything will be all right. And, you know, gotta get paid for, exactly. Yeah, you gotta get paid. And, I'm not homeless. I'm happy, not homeless. But, you know, you have to look at your pay stub, everybody. Because, what's going on? And just like I said, the last pay stub was fine. The last pay was fine. And I worked more hours, actually. And I got paid less. I do. I do half and half. When I'm traveling in this van, I'm in here staying, and I'm staying in here. I still have my toilet. I still have clothes in here, everything. So, so yes, I do van life. Where's that? What's that? Jim, what is that? But, you know, I monitor my pay. I monitor my paycheck. And, but everything will be fine. Just like I said, it's just me. But I always monitor everything. Thank you, honey. And, you know, my clients, they were upset that, you know, all my hours weren't there because, you know, I'm their direct care worker. I work hard, everyone. I work with people that are that are adults that are autistic, and they're so sweet. I help them with budgeting and everything. Time to Google gun. No, I'm not Googling guns. Get out of here with crazy stuff. We're not in the mood for this. We're talking about my hours at my job. But, so, you know, just like Mr. Barry said, you know, Tina, just calm down. But I was really upset. I was really upset. But there's no need to be, because it's a new day. And, I don't have trackers. And that's why I had to come and sit and talk to all of you. Don't forget to hit the SGB and the like, everybody. Don't forget to hit the likes up. Can we get the likes up over 100 today? Yeah, they're, well, yeah, and I told them to fix it, and they were acting like there was nothing wrong, and there was, because I always screenshot my clock in and clock out. But it's here nor there, everyone. It's like I said, I have to stay positive. But on the other hand, a girl has to pay her mortgage too, right? I have to pay my mortgage. Thank you, sweetheart. Do you think the mortgage company's going to say, oh, well, you know, your pay is short. We can't, you know, no. It doesn't work like that. I mean, you know. Thank you, sweetheart. Hi, Boston. Oh, is it 11 a.m.? Yeah. So, you know, just pray for me, everyone, that, you know, next week's paycheck won't be like this, because I got to pay my mortgage and stuff, and I can't, you know, I can't. I have to stay positive, because I have to, you know. And it's not like I'm in this van where I go, okay, well, I just need gas. Not like that. You don't have to have gas to go to work. So I'm praying to God that next week they, you know, will not do that, because they didn't do that last pay. And I mean, it's, you know, I got to pay my mortgage at the end of the month. And just like I said, everyone, even when here, like, I know none of you believe this, but like, even the likes Do you realize how much that helps us YouTubers have, you know, when those likes are over 100? That way, you know, that does get our channel out there. And then that way we can start getting something, you know? Oh, thank you. Oh, it will, honey. Thank you so much. Aw. Jadis. Oh, thank you. I'll put that towards my mortgage. Thank you. Thank you. But, I mean, the kindness from all of you is just unbelievable. I love you. Thank you so much. And I was really so sad. I almost went to cry, everybody. Because I work hard. And even on YouTube, I work so hard. Trying to make people laugh and stuff. Thank you, sweetheart. Hi, Drake. How are you doing? And, you know, I just had to come on and just sit and talk because that's how depressed I was. Even at work. I mean, my client saw I was physically sad. I was seeing it. And I don't like them to see me like that. But they know that I have to pay my bills too. And, you know, I was there at work. So I had to, you know, I was there. And I'm a hard worker, everyone. I just don't, you know, I don't get anything. I'm a hard worker. I'll try to do my best. And I thought I have to come and just vent a little bit. Thank you. So tonight I hope we have fun with trying to find some ghosts to see. Gotta have fun. I really do. Okay, stop. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute, honey. I gotta adjust this. But I'll be, you know, it's like I said, you have to think positive. When things not go right, or you feel like they're not going right, you have to think positive. You can't think negative. Can't think negative thoughts. So I just figured I'd just come on to all of you and just say hi. And just, you know, just kind of just calm my nerves down, because even Mr. Barry's like, yeah, your nerves are really upset. There's something about VanLife, everyone, that was beautiful. You just get in a van, go park, and just, you know, enjoy yourself. And just calm your nerves down, talk to everybody. You're gonna sit and, oh my word. Greg, what are you talking about, honey? I'm sitting here having my lunch. I'm not, you know, if you don't like it, then go to another channel that's somebody's fishing, okay? And they're catching fish, and you know, I'm eating my lunch and talking to everybody. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, how about if you go? How about that? Nobody's holding you hostage here except you. No one's holding you hostage, Greg. And you must go for that, because I'm not in the mood as it is. I'm not in the mood. People don't have nothing nice to say. Why do they come on and they're so mean? I'd like to know that. Why are people so mean when they come on? I'm not mean to anybody. I mean, people, you know, cook, eat, clean on their channels, make home improvements, whatever. If you don't like it, then you just go into somebody else's channel that you like. That doesn't mean you put the person down. Location unknown. The way I had my life threatened, Ben, I love hiking and sightseeing. That's what I'm going to do with you guys when it gets warmer out. Definitely. When it gets warm out. But I do have a home. But one thing I do like is before I got my home inherited to me, well, given to me by Mr. Barry, this van I called home, everyone. This van I called home. So, yes. And the nice thing about the van is, like, you can go and just sit somewhere. Have it comfortable. Go sit somewhere and just relax your nerves and talk to all your people on social media. My apple pecan salad from Wendy's. It tastes so good. So if you ever go to Wendy's, try the apple pecan salad. I love it. But I just had to come on and talk to all of you because I was really upset. And I even looked at my video content and it said my viewers are going down this and that. And, you know, I work too. And it's like I'm a van person that works. Now I have to, you know, I just don't do this as my work. I actually work a job. And so when you're building your channel up, and you see your numbers fall the way I did, that hurts too, because you're building your channel up so high, and then for your numbers just to drop, because you have to work a job too. I wish that part of... Thank you. I'm fine now, honey, since I'm talking to all of you. And so today, like, you know, I worked a couple hours because I worked out my hours at my job. And so I worked over the hours, and so anyhow, you have a few hours to work. Yeah. Once I clean up the back, I'll do some art in the back today. And that's another thing. You know what I'm going to do today for myself? With that little paycheck? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my art online store back up and running again. Because you know what? That's something that I enjoy doing. And maybe I can sell a few pieces of art too. So yes, I'm going to get my art store back up and running. And get that back together. God just wants me to do that. Because you know what? I did, Victoria. I said to everybody, stay positive and stay happy. I did, honestly. Thank you, Joshua. Love you, baby. Thank you for the bronze medal. Love you. Well, something positive today is God woke us up to put our feet on solid ground. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Let it go and just keep pushing. Keep going, right? So, you know, I'm not going to stress. I'm just being happy. And that's why I came on to talk to all of you. So I'm not being upset. My beauty in a bottle, my products. Yes, I'm going to be doing that too, everyone. Guess what happened? I have a mixing lab that I mix all of my products up. I have all my own formulas and everything. And I've created my products many, many years ago, but I started packaging and bottling them in 2012. And so I have my own mixing lab, everything. Well, guess what? It's all in the freaking shed, in the snow. It's blocking the door. I can't open the door of the shed to even get my products out of there. Dummy me. I did not think we were getting this kind of snow where it's so icy that the ice is hard. You can't even pull the door. My products are in there. My mixing lab is in there. Everything. My labels, everything. I have to wait until the snow melts in order to get my stuff out of there. That's why I haven't even taken pictures of my products. I have all kind of older pictures online, and there's the same thing, but I wanted to take different angles and stuff. And I can't even do that because it's stuck in the freaking shed that has that thick ice on it that's covered. That's why. But I am doing my, oh yeah, that's all going to be up today, everybody. Don't trust and believe. I'm putting my online, my beauty products back up online again. That store. I'm putting my art back up. I work hard. So yes, that is what I'm going to do for myself today out of my little paycheck that I got today. So nothing went to waste. I'll tell you everything later. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. I'm not a complainer. I just don't like complaining at all. I'm a hard worker so much. I help other people while I'm hurting and working on, you know what I mean? And I was so tired last night. And I felt something was going to, I just had a bad feeling. I just had a bad feeling. My intuition is on point. And something kept telling me over and over my paycheck was going to be bad. Something was going to mess up with that. I was bracing myself. My intuition never has lied to me yet. And I'll be damned. It did. My paycheck was messed up. No. Because I can't right now, because what happened was I got my life threatened so bad. Somebody threatened to kill me. It was horrific. December and January were the worst times of my freaking life on here. Horrific. I can't. Because the person said that they were going to stalk me down and try to get me. So I can't do that. I don't get down to Philly much, but sometime I will do a meet and greet. But I have to line that up, everyone. You don't understand. It was a traumatic time in my life, like it was between like November, December, and January. Horrific on here. Someone kept threatening my life over and over relentlessly. And it was terrible. And so it was awful. And so, you know, just craziness. And so it was not safe to even, because remember, I was in the middle of wanting to do meet and greets. And it just got to the point where it was not even safe. Because the person's a wacko. And you don't know. You know? So that derailed that. People are crazy out there, everyone. I got to protect my life. Because, you know, then someone had said that there was 2 people. Now, keep in mind, I have a private address. You know, online, it says, you know, the apartment address, whatever. I'm not even there. I don't even share my location because it's so bad with the threats against my life. I'm a nice human. How do you threaten my life this hard? I mean, I'm such a good human. How do you threaten my life this hard? I mean, it's insanity level that I had to deal with. That's why I couldn't do the meet and greets. I wanted to. I had everything laid out for the meet and greets, everyone. You know that, right? Until that happened, until some crazy lunatic, you know, batshit crazy. I mean, people are batshit freaking crazy. Until some batshit crazy lunatic, you know, was threatening my life so hard. Let me see if I can try to, hold on a second, everyone. No, not Chipotle. It was my salad from Wendy's. Hold on a second, everybody. I'm trying to block the sun. And I didn't want to. I don't know where. It is crazy. Honest to God, everybody. And it wasn't just one person. They were working in a little group. Let's not even go there, because then how about we not even go there? You know, I don't even want to even regurgitate that shit. Because then people will go, oh, well, you know, can't even regurgitate that, everyone. Honest to God, if you only knew, then you would be surprised and shocked at who it was and everything else. Y'all would be in utter and complete shock. But I'm not even going to go there with even remotely even saying something, because then, you know, oh, I don't know. I never went to Waffle House to get something like that. I don't, you know, but, you know, that's here nor there. Just like I said, I'm not even discussing the names and did he this and that, you know, of who. You know, that's not, you wouldn't even believe it. But that's here nor there now, everybody. That's here nor there. I'm not even getting in the middle of that, right? Right. I'll take this off because we might clean up the back after I'm done. So, you know, we'll let it at that. And just like I said, the people are freaking whack jobs, everyone. Wackadoodles. Absolute fucking wackadoodles. I'm telling you. You wouldn't even believe me. Half the stuff you just wouldn't even believe if I told you. All right, Mark said he'll work for me. Thank you, Mark. At some point, once I get a couple things situated out, I am going to hire someone, a security person, to go to the different things with me for you know, the van and stuff, because there's possibility out there, everyone. I mean, I want to meet and greet, but it's, you know, you got to, honest to God, have someone with you. It's no joke. You just can't just willy-nilly, if you're a van life person, or you know, you're having your scene like that. No, it is so dangerous. Of course. And I do get somebody every once in a while help me, but I will. I really actually am, because, you know, for when I go in my little van life things, you have to, because it's honest to God dangerous. Thank you, honey. I mean, I can't risk my life. I'm trying to be a good woman here. I can't risk my life. But, you know. Thank you, honey. I love you. So, you know, I even had people warn me. Like, Tina, be careful. There's some girls missing. Hell, there's probably numerous people missing. But I told me to be careful. I actually had people messaging me to be careful. It's that dangerous. So I'm careful. All right, everybody. See, I have this, look back here, everyone. See, I don't know, I wonder if I should just keep you guys like this. Hold on a second, can you see back there? Hi, honey. Can you see back there? I'm going to go back there. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me put some lipstick on. Let me freshen up my lipstick. Hold on a second. We're going to go back to the back here a minute. I'm going to make sure the door's locked. Oh my God. The phone almost... Wow. The phone almost fell in the, Oh, Lord. Sorry, honey. The phone almost fell into the coffee. Hold on, sweetheart. The phone almost fell into the coffee. Just give me a minute. And we'll go to the back. I'll just have to get my lipstick out. Hold on a second. So, yeah, that's what happened to the... Wait a minute, everyone. Okay, there you go. But, so that's what happened. Hold on a second. So that's what happened. And that's why I just, you know. What's BB? I mean, well, you know, I can't tell anybody how close I am to anywhere, everybody, because of the stalker. There is a real stalker. As a matter of fact, there's about a couple. So I really can't say on here too much. Only whenever I'm in an area. Do you know what I mean? I really can't say too much. If I'm ever in Philly or near Philly, I'll let you know. Because that really had my nerves. And that's another reason why, everyone, you don't realize that my watch time went down. I had to take a break off of here. And that is why. Not because I wanted to. Because the stalking was, the harassment and the threatening my life was so bad. And so at the apartment where I lived, the guy that owns the woods called me and said there was two guys walking through there that he didn't even know who the heck they were. And this was all at the time when the stalking was it was really bad. It was really, really bad. Like the threatening of my life, everything to kill me, everything. It was bad. And so the man that owns the woods messaged me and said, you know, this is weird. There was two guys like walking down in through here. And by the time he got out the door and went down, they were gone. And that's the same part where I taped at everyone. That is weird. That is completely weird. That is weird. So, you know, and I can reassure you, there was only, yes. Oh, hi, honey. So, you know, that now that has, and then he had to put rings up. He got a whole ring camera set up to monitor it now. So in case they came back or whatever. So he has a whole cameras and everything set up. This is, I'm telling you, everyone, no joke. So he got ring cameras set up in case he sees them guys back or something. So, you know, it's pretty sad when you have to get like that. It really is, when people do too damn much stupid shit and trying to go after people and try to hurt people. And so there's all kind of cameras in the woods. So let's just go to the back, everybody. Let's not focus on that no more, okay? We can't. Because, you know, that's here nor there. There's nothing we can even remotely do about it. I'm not even focusing on that crazy stuff. I mean, okay, let me see if we can get in the back. And then I'll grab the camera. Can you see the back? Ooh, can you see? I'm going to go through the breezeway. Okay, I'm in the back now. Hold on, everyone. I'm going to try to set this up real quick. So you can actually, you know what? So you can, ow, so the camera can be here. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to set this up to where I can sit the camera here. Give me a minute to set all this up, everyone. So we can clean up the back, actually, while I'm talking to all of you. Let's see if this can sit on here. If this can sit on here, let's see. There you go. I don't know if this will be right or not. Can we sit here without it sliding? Hold on. Hold on a second. I don't think so. Hold on a minute, everyone. So, let's see if we could sit like that. Or maybe I can sit you like this. Okay, wait a minute. Can you see me? So, like, you know, so just like I said, everyone, you can't trust people. This is the scary times in this life. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, hold on a minute. So we got the Milwaukee right here. This is where the other chair is going to go. This here has to go up here. Ugh. Okay, can you see me now? Okay, so let me spread out this. This is going to have, this is for when I'm taping and I set up on the scene. Here's the light that we use. Remember, we hang this up here like this. Remember when we were in the woods and we had to hang this up like this? Do you remember that? Here I am. Here's my boot. No, I'm not. This is just a setup. I use this as like my taping. The van is my taping. So what I'm going to do is, right here is a chair. I'll show you that. Here is where I keep snacks. I'm going to move that. Here is my 1-3 at this picture. But I'm going to put that back here. And then here's some old hobo chic hats that go here over top of the easel. So what I'm going to do is put that here for a minute. And look, I have a walking stick. So hold on a second. Hold on a minute, everyone. Give me a second. I'm organizing while all of you are on. No, I just got off of work and I just need to relax. Are you home? No, I'm not. I have a house. But this is where I like taping in the van and stuff. So I'm just cleaning up the van because I need to clean the van up. So hold on a second. So I can't show. Ugh. Okay, there you go. So I'm just showing you the back of my van. So here is the snack caddy. This is my snack caddy. So I'll show you what all I have in here. These are extra lighting sources. Here is some protection. Here we go. And so I show you that online. So I understand, Nancy, with my comments, but I'm trying to understand why everyone keeps asking repeatedly. I have no idea. What are you talking about? Literally everyone's business when you're posting online. I don't know what you are saying, Kara, or I would answer your question. Even if it was your word. Exactly. Thank you. But if I did live in here, I would tell all of you. You know, I mean, if I lived in this van, I would actually tell all of you. You know, and yeah, exactly. Mine correct. Okay. So anyhow, I have a very nice home. I'm not homeless. I live in my van too when I feel like it. So I'm not hurting for a home or anything. I have a home, but I enjoy the van life. I have a home. I have a big home, but I enjoy van life. I enjoy being in the van. After I get off of work, I love taping. That's what's wrong with society. People think just because someone is on the internet, they should have exactly, and they don't get every piece of my business, and that is, you can't. I'm here to tell you, everyone, you cannot put every piece of your business out there, because I could have gotten killed by these guys. No lie. These guys are probably still stalking me. You cannot put every piece. Why do van lives? Okay, there's women that tell everyone where they're at in their van, and then they wonder why people do the things that they do. No, you don't do that, everyone. No, this van here is what you see. I can't tell you everything. That's impossible. Nobody, you don't do that. You can't, just because a person's on TV, that doesn't mean you know their life. Just because somebody's on our channels, that doesn't mean you know our life. No, it's not like that. But anyhow, here's my snack bag. But people get to the point where it is getting crazy out here, and we're having to, as van lifers, defend our lives ourselves, and it's getting damn near goddamn scary. But here we go. Here's the fake phone. And here's the fake phone. And let's see. Hold on a second. No, just say what you want to say. Okay, so here's the fake phone until the real one comes. Everybody, double tap the screen, hit the SUB and the subscribe. Exactly. I'm gonna boot them. Yeah, because they're just being rude. And they could be and everyone, when you hear someone saying this, they could be the guys that are being watched. I'm not lying to you. They always come on here. And as a matter of fact, when I had to get an investigator, and I will say this, to check out these people's pages, they had numerous pages. And so they think that they're trying to get away with something, and they're still not. They still could be arrested for threatening my life. They're being watched, and guess what? They keep coming. Every time I delete their comments, that their thing, the people see that they bring up something different. They think that they're going to get away with it. They think that nobody's going to do nothing. They think that they can keep coming on here, threatening my page, threatening my life. We know who they are. They're being watched every day. So you know what? I know how it is, because it was too much. It was too craziness of what they were trying to say to me. Now imagine, these guys are out there, everyone. Who else are they threatening? Who else did they kidnap? There's more to the story. So you know what? I don't trust them. I absolutely 100% don't trust them at all. And, you know what I mean. Plenty of protection in the van, yes. But, you wouldn't, just like I said, you wouldn't even believe it if I told you. And I'm not going to say nothing. But I'm just telling you, be careful. Do not trust anyone in these comments. I'm telling you, people, don't. There's too much weirdos out there. And I'm here to tell you that they were on my page threatening my life over and over and over and over again. And they think they're being watched every day. They still are coming on my page, making fake profiles. They're probably the ones that are on here now. And, it's crazy. I'm serious. No wonder people are missing and stuff. These guys are out here doing this shit. And the guy that owns the woods thinks that those were the guys that were threatening me, that were there looking around. And by the time he got out there, he couldn't find them. No, don't play like that, everybody. This is social media, but it's your life also. And people think that they can just try to hurt anybody that's online. No, it's dangerous, people. I'm telling you from my experience of what almost happened to me. Be careful, because these crazy people are actually out there. Okay, hold on a second. Let me put this carpet down. I got this carpet at Five Below. Look at this, everyone. It's really neat. It fits in with my hobo chic. So I'm just be careful. That's all I can say, everyone, is please don't trust too many people on this social media. If you're a lady, don't trust. No, oh my God. Oh my Lord, please. Because you don't know what's going to happen. So I'm telling you, don't even talk to people. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. So let me push this down, because there will be a chair right there, everyone. So this is the carpet that I bought for in here. And then I'll push this down like this. But, to have people monitor me where I'm ever at because of this crazy stuff and the threats is ridiculous, everyone. It's terrible. But you can't trust it. You know how you can monitor your family's phones and stuff? And these guys are running in twos, everyone. They're running in 2 and 3. I'm telling you right now, be careful out there. These chuckleheads are like running in 2 and 3, just to harass people, do all kind of stuff. Who knows what else? Okay, so I'm gonna put this up and over top of here. Let's see. So I'm gonna remember the infamous cups. Remember when we first started the van life? Here are the cups. Rip the far. Exactly. So I'm going to lift them up. And look at this. You know how I do the art on the albums? Well, look at this. I got these at Dollar Tree. And how fitting of it. I do art on albums. And look. These are little coasters on here. Isn't that cute? On a Victrola. And so these are in the van. Look. And so I'm going to tap out some pieces of art onto here. We can do it live sometime. So I'm cleaning up the back while I'm talking to all of you. Thank you for hanging in there with me. But yeah, just stay safe. It's sad out there that you have to be, like that. But I'm only warning everyone, it's dangerous. But let's see, I'm going to remove this because I have these little boxes here that I have stuff in it, like, from taping, just even a knife. I always carry security in this van, knives, just different places. I have stuff, you got to. Because if I'm taping and I go by myself or something, now I'm just going to see if Mr. Barry will go with me and drive. But, it's dangerous because we seen with the woods, what happened in the woods many times. I'm in a kabazoon. Oh, really? So I'm just going to put this up so I can lay the carpet down. And so I just got to pull this up. And I got to push. Hold on a second, everyone. I'm trying to think how I'm going to lift all this stuff up to put the carpet underneath here. I can't. I got to unhook stuff. If I want to lift this carpet up, I have to go like this and kind of get this underneath the carpet. Oh, in the comments, what the hell is wrong with y'all? She seems like a true... I'm a nice person. I don't know what they're doing. They're just mean. This is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying, everyone. They're so mean. It is honest to God. It is horrible. This is what I'm saying. This isn't funny, everyone. Every people are van life, people are nice. But no, you know, there's people coming on saying stuff. Oh well, hit the like and the subscribe, please. Pure people love. I know. So I'm gonna try to lay the carpet down right now. Let me try to fish it underneath here. Let me see if I can show all of you. Like right here, I'm trying to lay the carpet down. Look at this. And I'm trying to like fish it underneath here. See? To try to fish the carpet. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to fish this part underneath here. And I have like, I put fresh water in there. So that, and so if I can lift the water container up. Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to get to the comments too. Hold on a second. Let me grab that thing. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll stitches. I'm trying to. I'll stitches on here, okay? Here, sweetheart. There. I'll stitches on here so you can see me. Let me do this. Okay, here I am. Okay, so I'm just going to push the carpet over this way. And I'm going to move some of the things that I have. Ugh. Look at this. I put that in a frame because I thought that was really neat. Because I like doing art on the albums. So we're just going to just push this carpet down in here. I'm just going to try it. And see if I can fish it down in here. Ugh. But yeah, you just don't just trust anybody, actually, because, okay, so, so what I'm doing is, it's hard because I have this knotted down. Okay, hold on a second. Oh my gosh, hold on a second, everyone. I have this knotted down. I'm trying to see if you guys can see what I'm doing without you. Okay, you see how I'm pushing on this to try to lift it up over this? And this is where I keep fresh water in the springtime, but I'm trying to like lift it up over that too. And I can't move it because, look, it's knotted down. Then I have a lot of stuff on top of it. So I'll put this over here. Ugh. Yeah, just be careful. Sorry if I'm not talking right now. I'm just trying to squeeze this down in here really quick. Hi, how are you? Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Everybody double tap the screen and hit the subscribe. Thank you. And then what I'm going to do is like push this up, everyone. I'm trying to push up my drink holder, my water thing. I mean, I was even in... hold on a second. Put that there. Okay. Now I'm going to push this over and see if I can... push this... because you don't want the drink to move when the van is in motion. you don't want your drink container to move. But it did just untighten. Hold on a second. Ugh. So it did come loose. See, it's supposed to be tight like that. And it did come loose from here, but I will tighten that back up. But I'll show you in a minute. Ugh. And then I'll lift this up. Ouch. But, you know, I don't show... Okay, so there, I have it now, everyone. I put that there. I actually, look at this. I was able to put it in over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten this back up, because you don't want the water thing to be loose, because this could bounce all over the place. And then I have stuff in here, so I'll just put this back behind the water container. And then I'll just put the cups. These here I'm going to take inside to wash. But this is my disco cup I'll put behind there. But I'm just going to put these 2 cups here, just so I can like wash them later on. And so I'll just stick those here. And then right here. So do you see how that looks now? Let me show you, actually. I'm on the floor of the van. So I'll show you see how it looks now, where I put the carpet underneath there, because it was just blue rug. And so I just stuck it underneath the carpet. And then in the springtime, this is filled with fresh water, spring water, when I'm taping. And then here's my old school telephone. And so this is just stuff that I have back in here. But I'm going to take some of that stuff out of there. I have like dishes and stuff like that. You know, I can just actually take this out. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really, you know, I did stay in here, everyone, honestly. And then what I did was I had some of these, some things in here. Yeah, this is all this. Yes. And so I always keep paper to write stuff down. So that's in here. There's stuff that goes way back up in here. These things here, when I'm doing art in the van, I can wipe my hands. But I'm going to put this back up in here, because that stays here. I'm not going to put the dishes back up in here, because there's no need. If I need some dishes, anything just to weigh the van down, we're not going to do it. Like, here's a bowl and stuff. I mean, I can't, it's just, this is for art. Right here. These are for art. Remember how I put the cup in the center of the art? So this right here can stay. Here's some coffee filters for when I make coffee in the van, which I don't make coffee in the van no more. So, you know, that's here nor there. I'll just stick this in just to have something, but I don't need it. This here, let me see, what else do we got back in here, everyone? I don't even know. So this here, it's just old stuff, like cocoa butter, my products. This has, let's see what this has in it real quick. Hold on a second. I'm holding the camera and holding all of you. Some tape. This is when I was in the woods and like measuring stuff to make in the woods. Remember that? And then just some random like things to hold up, something for the windows, which I have to organize that like absolutely in the springtime, because, you know, I'll use that one there really quickly. But other than that, this other stuff here, we'll still keep that in. That's because we were in the woods, remember? Stuff for my hands. Even have like makeup in here. I have no idea. But this is the day in life of van life, everyone. You don't know what you're going to see in these vans. I mean, it's just, you know, a bowl here. This one is for, just like I said, that's for the art. This here, basically, this is for in case I need to put food in it. But this is mainly for art. So just like I said, this stuff here is just extra bags. Want to see up in there? I don't know what else is way up in there. Stuff up in there. This is when I really thought that, yes, I would have to stay in this van until, you know, something happened to where, you know, I got a house. But so, and then this here, I got these. What is this? Oh my gosh, here's my flat iron. Look at this, everyone. My flat iron for, you can't make this stuff up. My flat iron for my hair. I mean, this stuff is really good. I thought I had a whole bunch of these because I really love them. I think I might have took some in. I have extra bags, and you know what these bags are for? When you go to the bathroom, everyone. So I'll still leave those in because of taping. You still have to go to the bathroom. I will leave these in because, listen, I need these for something eventually. And I need to just wipe my hands eventually with doing the art in the van again. So then I just have that covered up. And I always have this pillow just like right here. So I can rest my legs over top of here when I'm filming. And so, there you go. And so I just go like this and kind of elevate some of these cushions. So that is like that. Okay. Whew, man. So I'm going to show you, actually, right around here. There you go. So here is this one chair that this is a yoga chair, and it had a big yoga ball on it. I have that in storage, but I'm going to put it, you can sit on this chair. It sits very comfortably. This here is for taping. I have to put all this stuff back. But these are extra blankets, everyone. Did I told you I carry extra blankets? There's a whole bunch of extra blankets there. There's safety things right behind here. But that is exactly what's in the back of the van. This will get tucked underneath because I got to put my chair in here. Hold on one second. Oh. Hold on a second. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. So, now I have to fix something. See, we actually cleaned the back of the van, right with all of you. Potatoes. Okay. I'm not desperate. Do I look desperate? I'm not desperate. So I'm going to put this back over here. And there you go. So the rest of the stuff I'll just take into the house because, like, I have a house now, so I don't need all this stuff here, you know, like cook things. I don't need that. My thing for my hair can just go in my bathroom. And so, all right. So now I'm going to move this chair foot. I got to move this so I can actually... I hope this isn't locked in here so I can't move it. But damn, I gotta move this damn thing. Okay, everyone, hold on a minute. I gotta move this. Hold on. Thank you. Everybody double tap the screen and hit the like. Thank you, and the subscribe. I gotta move this foot. I gotta move this damn foot. Hold on a second. Thank you. And see, I had gotten, the girl that, she lived upstairs in the apartment. She donated this blanket. She gifted me this beautiful blanket for the van. It's so pretty. She gifted this blanket to me. Other blankets I had bought because I love this crochet. And so I always keep these blankets back in here just in case I need to take a nap or something. If I'm far away from home and I need to get back in here and take a nap, then at least I have something to do that. You know. Hold on a second, everyone. I'm trying to move this. Okay. So, now I move that. Put that underneath here. Get the batteries. Thank you, honey. I greatly appreciate it. And here is the original Deepin. Remember the Deepin Hobo Chic Traveler container? That's here. This is going to go here. This was original to the van. Some man donated this. He makes these crosses. He donated this to the van to protect us. It's actually made out of real... It could be also served as a weapon too, because it's made out of like pure brick. Whoosh, you know what I mean? In the name of Jesus, boom, right to somebody's head. Oh my gosh, that is not funny. And then I have the Bible. Of course, we roll with the Bible in this van, right? We roll with Jesus. Oh yeah, they can get knocked in the head with the cross too. Oh my God, that's funny. I'm serious. So look at this. You can act like you're saying, in the name of Jesus, boom, right? Oh my God, Tina. And then I got this beautiful angel. She protects the van. I got her. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So she's protecting the van in the back, the front, the side. All right. So now you see the van. All right. And a famous celebrity, as all of you know, had gifted me this picture that looks like me, that he said was his favorite picture. He could be watching right now, who knows? But he gave me this card, and with it, I don't want you to find out whose name it is. But yes, this was inside with all those roses he gave me. Those roses. And this here. This was his favorite picture of me and that favorite shirt. And he sent it to me. And it was well put together on this frame. And it was sent right to me. So there you go. There are celebrities that watch this channel. Believe it or not. And if you only knew who this was, you would faint. Because he's very well known. And he loved this picture of me. And I love those roses that he sent me with that card. There you go. Oh my. So we do have our hey, people love the van, right? People love the van, everybody. Come on. Oh my. So let me just put this back around. Hold on a second. Oh. So let me put this on. Let me have this up in here, everyone. Let me fold this down. And put this here in the van. So the van is like really, we just got it all jazzed up now. Okay. All right, everybody. So the van is like, I fixed it up now, and so it's all done up. And so like it's nice right now. So we're all organized back here. So let me sit back here. Oh my gosh. Let's just look around and see. So I'll put this back in its spot right here. And that is what it is. And then this goes actually back over here for taping. It goes right here, which I think it's getting really messed up. I mean, I don't want this thing to get too messed up, because we really need this for doing the art, because this is the thing that sits like this. And I sit all of you on it. And when I'm doing the art, I go up and down like this. Remember that? So I put all of you on here like this. Ugh. Ugh. Remember when I done the art? Does anybody remember me doing my art? So you would sit right here in the van. Well, inside in the apartment. And I would do the art. So there you go. We're in, yeah, the tripod, right? So we'll try it. I mean, so the van is organized. I just have to get the tilt chair back put in here. We have the Milwaukee, which we will sit somewhere. We got to figure out a spot for that, because we have to have that. That's right in the spot right now where the little tilt chair will go back in. And we definitely got to carry the Milwaukee. So that'll probably just go back behind here where I have enough room. And then when it gets dark, we'll just have to reach out there and pull it out, so we'll have enough room in the back of the van. No, I have my house. Nobody lost a house, everybody. I like taping in the van. As a matter of fact, I tried taping inside and you just didn't get it. I mean, you didn't like it. You like the van better than inside. So that's why I just stick to being inside the van, because you just don't, you are so used to me being in the van taping that you just don't get me being in the house. So it doesn't work. Honestly, I've tried it numerous times and it just doesn't work. You guys love seeing me in the van. I love being in the van. And so it's just, we got, you know, but we're going to be taping, streaming from other various things too, not just the van. So, I have, so you'll see. I'm not going to tell you too much, but we'll see what other vehicle I'll be streaming from. So you'll see that, okay? So the van is like, I just call this van my happy place. This is the Hobo Chic Traveler. This is just, I just love the van, So, yes, I love streaming from the van. And talking to all of you from the van. And I have to go to the bathroom too. I gotta go to bed. I'm so bad. But thank you everyone for coming on. I greatly appreciate it. I'm God serious. I mean, you can hang on until I get done with the bathroom so you know that I'm safe coming back into the van, right? Seriously. But I do have to go to the bathroom. Do you just want to hang on while I go to the bathroom and I'll be right back? Because I've got to go. So I just hold on a minute, okay? I have to go to the bathroom. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. So I got to take the key. Everyone, I got to take the key and I'll be right back. Woo! Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody. Ouch. I'm back. Hold on 1 second. Shut this. Okay, everyone. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I'm sorry it took me so long. I'm back, everyone. So, I'll be back later on. Hopefully we'll be at somewhere scary. We can try to find a scary place to tape. So wouldn't that be fun to go on a scary adventure? So, I'm going to try to research out some scary spots where I'm at. See what we can find out for tonight, okay? Yeah, it's very comfy back here. It really is, honestly. It really is. It truly is. So, but I love the van. I really do. You know, it is adventure. I like to go on an adventure hunt. So I'm going to put this up here. See, when I had this up here before, everyone, I couldn't put anything there because, you know, I had to put something up against the wall, the window. So let me see. There you go. So, I love you. Hello, that's exquisite compliment. Thank you, Richard. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming on, everyone. Thank you for watching. Let me just put this alien right here. The alien. Oh my God. We have aliens in here. Thank you. Hi. Love your videos. And thank you, sweetheart. Oh, I'm just a kind person, everyone. There's no lying on here, or I don't make up stories to any of you. It is what it is. This is really real. And so, you know, there's no lie. I don't lie to people. I wanted to say that. I mean, I don't know what other van people do. I don't lie to any of you. I don't lie to you. And I'm sure other van people don't either, you know? So, you know, we're just out having fun in the van, and whether we have other homes other than the van, or people really do live in the van. It's just, it is, we're all van people, right? I live in the van when I want to, everyone. But remember, when I was in the woods, I basically lived in the van. Remember that? Remember all the times that I was in the woods? That was where I was, you know? So I'm not going to lie to you. Remember, the woods was no joke. At nighttime, I was very scared. Very, very, very scared. I mean, that was scary. What country? The United States. The United States. So I can't wait until this summer. But we're going to have, you know, we'll be in different vehicles taping, everyone. This is just, you know, I have some other vehicles. I mean, you know, we'll be taping in different stuff, going in different things, because, you know, the van has, you know, 150 some thousand miles on it. And, you know, so I don't want it to break down or anything. So I got to kind of mix it up between other vehicles and my battery's getting low, everybody, but I got to kind of mix it up so that all the stress of the motor isn't on this van, you know. So in a couple weeks, you'll see that we'll be taping something else in a little bit, just for a while. We'll just go back and forth from the van to there. And just because I don't want to put too much stress on this motor. And we can, you know, I mean, I'm afraid to go too far. You know, after they pulled the van out of the mud, remember we were down into the woods. This window here almost got broke because I had when I was trying to get out of the mud, I backed up and I backed into a tree. And so the glass here was on the tree, like squished up. And so I had to leave the van like that overnight, and I had to walk up out of the woods by myself. And so it's all right. It's okay. You got to be tough, right? You have to be tough. But so the van was in the woods overnight, and the mud was, well, you saw the mud videos. The mud was this deep. The tire was down in the mud this deep. There's no way I could have got it out. Even if it was a situation where I needed to get out right away for my life, I would not have been able to move the van. We were down into the mud so deep that, and then when the tow truck came, um, it did something underneath the van, because when it pulled it out, it had to pull it out with force, and it must have broke something or loosened up something in the front, because now I'm hearing this weird noise in the front of the van, and so I just don't want to risk it. You know what I mean? I have Yeah, I don't know, but I was scared, and I was thinking, man, no lights came on, like, but I'm scared to, like, I am really scared to drive it too far, because I hear this noise ever since it got towed out of the woods, everyone. The front end of this van has not been the same. It's making this like this bumping noise, like something's loose. So you can't drive it too far. I mean, you just can't. That's why. So that's why I'm afraid to drive it too far, because how about if that whatever's loose already from it being ripped out of the mud? Keep in mind, it was down in the mud like this deep, and it hardened overnight on around the tire, and they had to rip it out of the mud, and that did something to the front of this old van. And so we got to preserve this van. I'm serious, man. We can't just, don't. Do I really? So, we got to preserve the van. And so, just for the taping and stuff and chilling, because I mean, any distance, we have to use it with something else. We have to go with it, my car, because right here, the van is. And so what I'm going to do is, everyone, with my vehicle that you'll be seeing, because we will be taping in there, I'm going to be taking pieces of the back of this van, like, so you can see where it's going to feel like the van. It's not going to be the van, because we're still going to have the van, but we're going to start taping in my car, so my old school car. So what I'm going to do is, some of these pillows I'm going to put in the back seat of my car, and kind of make it look like the van in the back, so that when we tape in the back seat, it'll just feel like home, like the homey, like the van. So that's what my intentions are for when you get in my old school car, that it feels just like the van, because I'm going to have some disco balls. I'm going to have a disco ball back there. I can't clutter up with too much stuff, because it's not big like the van. So I'm going to take the disco ball that I have, just like I said, some things from the van, and it'll look like the van in the back. So, and it'll just feel like the van. So there you go. So things are just changing, but we're taping both ways, like in the car and in the van. So, but it'll all feel good. And just like I said, with the car, it's a diesel. So, we can run it, we can go all over and feel safe that, we're not going to break down. What the van is acting funny in the front. And so the mechanic said he can't come until it gets warmer out, that he can lay underneath to look at it. Do you remember Dwayne, the mechanic, everyone, with the red hair that came to check the van out? And so, yeah, he can't come until it gets warmer out to look at the underneath of the van. So there you have it. And then the lining, I think with how the aesthetics are of the van, I don't know if we should just let the top of the roof like this or not, everyone. Who knows? I mean, it's van life. I mean, we don't want to live a clown life, but I mean, I'm going to eventually, I guess, just have to take the rest of this down, or figure out how to put something over there. It does look rough, the top of the van. Look at the top, everyone. As you all know, it does look rough. Look, see? Am I lying? See, I don't lie to any of you. Look at that. That's the whole top of the van. And so that was when everybody donated to the van. Do you remember then? And I was putting their names in a Sharpie on top of the van. I should have just left it like that. I'm just a goofball like that. But everybody's like, Tina, what is going on with the top of your van? And so I said, oh, yeah, let me just take that out of there. Yeah. Richard said remove the headliner board and recover it. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Oh, specialized 3M spray. Oh, okay. That's what I'll have to do, Richard. Thank you for that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the reason why I have my jacket on is it's cold. Well, I mean, the sun's warm in the van, but, I'm just, I just, normally I don't like to wear my jacket in here when I'm just trying to be comfortable, but I'm just cold right now. But yeah, that's what I'll have to do. And just, put some fabric up in there. Because I'll be honest with you, everybody, when I took that piece down, oh my gosh, this stuff was falling down into my eyes. And I'm so afraid to remove the rest of this. I'm scared. It's like, because all that stuff is like went down in my eyes. So yeah, I'll have to get that adhesive. Well, I got to wait until it gets warm out because I got to have the van door open. And when I spray that adhesive, then the smell can go out the door because that stuff stinks. But yeah, so in the car, we'll have the disco ball. We'll have some pillows. So, we're just going to get the pillows from here and different stuff. And thank you, everybody, for all this information. I'll have to get the 3M spray. I definitely will have to do that. And so, what else with the van? So, I don't know what else we're going to do with the van, everybody. I'm just thinking about so many different things with the van, right? So, the van has a lot of love in it and stuff. And so, you just don't know. But I enjoy having the van. I just love coming and just relaxing and talking to all of you sitting in the back of the van. I mean, listen, if I wasn't getting ready to get off here, I would be just like, chilling with my legs up in the van and just laying back in here and just relaxing. And, sometimes you just gotta just relax in your van. No more, no less, right? It's like, I haven't chilled back in here like this in a long time. I mean, and forever. So it's good to just get in the back and just, with no boots on and just have my tights and like my Nike tights on or my shorts. I can't wait to put my shorts on and just chill in the van, right? I love it. And just relax and talk to all of you. Because remember, I used to go like this. I don't even know if any of you could see it. But do you remember how, like, hold on a second, everybody. I gotta just push this. Remember how I used to go like this? With all, like, I had, like, hold on a second. Wait a minute. I don't want to do all this with my boots on. I don't want my van to get all messed up. Oh my gosh, all tore up. But remember how I used to just chill? Remember how I used to just chill in the van? Oh my God, now I got my boots on. Yeah. So, no, because I'm getting ready to, I can't take no boots off right now because I'm getting ready to get going. Because I have to do some things, and then I want to scout out some places for tonight, for Friday the 13th, that we can check out at night to do a night show. So, you know what I mean? I got plans for you guys for the night. We got to go somewhere. We got to find a scary spot to tape. I got to take yous around. So, don't yous want that to happen? Don't yous want that to happen? Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. So don't forget to come back later, everyone. Thank you for your likes, your subs, and stay positive. Don't forget to slam those likes and get those likes up there. And the subs, thank you. To the Queen Mary. Yeah, right? The Queen Mary, go to the Statue of Liberty. Well, that ain't tonight, but, I'm just saying, go different. We're going to be going different places. It's going to be fun. But, it's a shame. Right now, it's so cold out and so chilly and dreary. But the sun is beating in the van so nice. I didn't even have to have the heater on. That's so nice. I plugged it in, but we didn't even have to have the heater on. That's awesome. So I did organize the back, thank God. And I'm going to put the Milwaukee probably right here. Over here or right in there by where the what's the names are. The blankets. And I'll put the blankets in the back, but we gotta probably put the Milwaukee right there. And that's all I gotta do. And go dancing. No, I'm not going no dancing tonight. We're gonna go at a haunted spot tonight somewhere. Yeah. I haven't been out in the clubs in so many years. No, I save my money. I don't go out in the clubs. We'll go. Yeah, I know. I heard that Queen Mary was haunted. I'd like to go there and check it out. I'm serious, everyone. We're going to find something haunted around here tonight. For Friday the 13th, we got to do something. We got to find something scary and haunted to ride in the van, and that'd be fun, right? I don't know. There's this one mountain, this real big mountain that goes way up high and it's way back in. I'd like to go up in there. I think there were stories, like haunted stories and stuff. So I got to find that and see where that was at and see if we can go there tonight. I'll ask Mr. Barry if he'll ride with me. And then, I'll see if he can drive while I'm taping. In Hopewell, New Jersey. Ooh, yeah. Probably some spots. Yes, definitely. Yes. We're going to go somewhere tonight. I don't know, everybody. You just give me some time to research some areas out. And I'm telling you, we are taking the van there tonight. We're no holds barred. We're going for it tonight. So, we got to find all this scary stuff tonight. I think it'll be fun, right? Friday the 13th. It'll be cool. Oh my God. This should be awesome. I love it. Well, everybody, I love you. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, and I'll see you later on, okay? Thank you. I love you. Thank you for your donations to the van. They're greatly appreciated, everyone. I was really depressed today. When I came on, I'll be honest with you, I was depressed. I really was. And so I'm just grateful. So I really am. Let me look at this thing here a minute. Let me look. Yeah. So I'm grateful. And I am grateful to all of you because you're simply the best. Let me scroll through. And I wanted to say a big thank you to Jade's6 for donating $20 to the van. Thank you kindly, because that will go, honestly, right towards the van. I love you. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you. Gambling is just start gambling again and you'll feel, no, I'm not gonna, no. I mean, I only go to the casino every once in a while. I don't go all the time, everybody. Come on, I got bills to pay. If I have extra, I would go to the casino, but I don't have extra right now. Then I want to do that, So, where do you come up with this crazy stuff at? You know what? Just stop. Just stop starting stuff that is not real, not true. But thank you, everyone, and I'll see you then. I'll see you later.